Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're mapping out the exact gamified progression to make your very first 1,000 rupees online as a student. And honestly, the best part? We're talking about doing this with absolutely zero upfront investment and zero prior experience. Look, if you're sitting in your dorm right now, basically surviving on instant noodles, stressing over upcoming exams, and just really wanting to help out your parents, or even just afford your own daily expenses, you've probably asked yourself this exact question. You see all these wild success stories online, but the actual path from zero to your first real paycheck, it always feels kind of shrouded in mystery, doesn't it? Okay, so let's just dive right into this. We're going to treat this 1,000 rupee milestone exactly like a video game. We're going to level up from the absolute easiest tasks to the highest paying digital skills. I'll show you exactly how to navigate each stage, what platforms to actually use, and how to dodge the hidden traps along the way. Let's get you from zero to that first paycheck.
All right, level 1, microtasking.
So this is literally the easiest entry point into the digital labor market. It's where you trade your basic digital literacy for small, consistent payouts. Platforms like Swagbucks, Prolific, and QMe require absolutely no portfolio. Like none. You just need an internet connection. They'll pay you modest amounts, typically between $1 and $5 an hour, for doing stuff like completing consumer surveys, labeling data, or honestly just searching the web on Google and Amazon exactly like you normally do.
But hey, time for a quick reality check for level 1. While microtasking has literal zero barriers to entry, it is strictly a low-reward side income. It's definitely not going to replace a full salary. And honestly, it's going to take a whole lot of grinding to hit that 1,000 RP goal using this method alone. It's a fantastic way to earn your first few bucks, but to really scale up, we've got to move on.
Which brings us to level 2, skill-based gigs and tutoring.
To hit your 1,000 rupees target way faster, you need to start offering specialized, skill-based digital services. This is where businesses and individuals will actually pay premium rates for your time and your specific abilities. You know, if you've got a good visual eye, if you can write well, or even if you can do voiceovers. Fiverr is your ultimate beginner playground. You can start by creating highly specific gigs and charge around 500 rupees a pop. Then Upwork is kind of that intermediate zone you graduate to. The learning curve there is a little steeper for sure, but you can land long-term projects that pay anywhere from 15,000 to 50,000 rupees a month once you build up some consistency. Now, if traditional freelancing just isn't your speed, you can monetize the academic subjects you're literally already studying by becoming an online tutor. Platforms like Preply, Wisent, or Superprof let you teach right from your dorm room. And depending on your expertise, say in math, languages, or coding, this can yield anywhere from 15 to 60 bucks an hour.
Getting set up for this is so incredibly simple. I mean, you really just need a laptop, a clear webcam, a decent microphone, and maybe a whiteboard. You register on the tutoring platforms. And here is the biggest secret to early success. Offer free or heavily discounted trial sessions. This proves your teaching style to new students and helps you gather those absolutely crucial early testimonials.
Okay, time for your level 2 reality check. You are not going to get 50 students overnight just because you made a shiny new profile. You actually have to hustle to build trust with parents. In fact, often your very first paying clients won't even come from the platforms themselves. They might just be juniors from your own college or high school network. So start local, build up those reviews, and then expand online.
Ready to unlock level 3? This is the AI web design cheat code.
This one is for those of you who want to jump straight to a higher income without spending months learning how to code. Let's break down this pipeline because, honestly, it's brilliant. First, you use a search-focused AI like Perplexity to scour the web, specifically social media and blogs, for business owners who are actively posting about needing a website. You purposely avoid freelance platforms to dodge the heavy competition. Second, you feed that business's information into a tool called lovable.dev, which automatically generates a functional custom website mockup. And third, you take that completed mockup and pitch it directly to the client via Instagram or email. Think about it. You're showing them the finished product before they even hire you. But here is the absolute secret sauce, the prompt itself. Because let's be real, a lot of people generate AI websites and they just look terrible. To make an AI website actually sell, you have to command the AI properly. Telling it to use elegant fonts, a gradient color scheme, and premium interactive elements with a techie vibe. That turns a basic generation into a highly premium product. Throw in some sleek components from design libraries, and suddenly you've got a site you can easily charge $300 to $500 for. And the craziest part? It took you under an hour to generate.
Let's hit a quick bonus level, selling digital products.
If dealing directly with clients just sounds like a nightmare to you, there's a passive income route that fits a hectic student schedule and those 3 a.m. cram sessions perfectly. You can launch a digital shop with absolute zero design experience. You create digital products like comprehensive study notes, structured Notion templates, or aesthetic Canva graphic packs. You build these assets exactly once, and then you sell them forever on platforms like Gumroad or Etsy. It is the ultimate create once, earn repeatedly business model.
All right, brace yourself. Boss fight, defeating freelance scams.
You've got the skills and you know the platforms. But before you claim your 1,000 rupees, you have to survive the scammers who are actively hunting rookie freelancers out there. Watch out for these absolute game enders. First, if a client ever asks you to pay an activation fee just to receive your own payment, scam. Second is the right now, pay later trap, where they ask for massive unpaid test projects that they'll just steal. Third, be incredibly wary of pushy clients who immediately try to drag communication off a secure platform and onto WhatsApp or Skype. And lastly, vague job postings offering massive payouts for literally zero effort are almost always phishing attempts.
So your ultimate scamometer is your own gut feeling. If a client promises a massive payout for barely any work or hires you without even glancing at your portfolio, walk away immediately. Protect your personal brand, protect your data, and keep your communications strictly on verified platforms.
And finally, our epilogue, balancing hustle and studies. Earning your own money online is an amazing feeling, but none of this matters if it completely tanks your academic grades. You're a student first, right? The smartest student freelancers survive by setting strict, non-negotiable, no-hustle hours during midterms and finals. Instead of trying to work a little bit every single day, they batch their gig work into just 2 or 3 highly focused sessions a week. And most importantly, they communicate their college schedules transparently to their clients. If you tell a client you have exams, a good client is going to respect that timeline. Also, use templates and scheduling tools to automate whatever you possibly can.
Look, whether you're pushing pixels around on Canva, tutoring a high school junior in math, or leveraging AI to build stunning real estate websites in under an hour, the barrier to entry has literally never been lower. The internet doesn't care about your age, and it definitely doesn't care about your credentials. It only cares about the value you can provide.
So you've seen the entire progression. You know the levels, the cheat codes, and how to beat the boss fights. As we just said, the internet only cares about the value you bring. So the only real question left is, are you going to keep aimlessly scrolling, or are you going to start building today? Pick your hustle, launch it, and go get that first 1,000 rupees.